Click the links to support my vitally important work, or at the very least, go to Odysee and BitChute and sign up there and check those sites out. So Hollywood and media covers for China. I know you're not supposed to swear during the first 30 seconds of a video, but no shit. They're not Americans. America is just a commercial zone to be exploited. They view themselves as citizens of the world, globalists, international parasites. If America was a nation, they would just say, screw China. Here's an example. When the gift from China hit, why didn't America build factories and mass produce N95s? Oh, because America doesn't do that anymore. Because half the country doesn't even speak the same language. So we bought the masks from the country that gave us the disease, and the dust masks themselves were full of carcinogens. Honk honk, welcome to Clown World. If the purpose of America is money, then the people are fungible. Well, guess what? That is what we have been turned into, just a business for the ultra-wealthy. Oh, hey, what's this? The Constitution. Oh, yeah, we don't follow that anymore. So what do we follow? Money. Go take a little gander at the Constitution. It is a brilliant document, but we're not following it. The last nail in America's coffin was 1965. So making YouTube videos is fun, but it's rearranging deck chairs on the Titanic. So go to my BitChute for a more frank and open discussion, because YouTube is big gay with the censorship. Content is increasingly being tailored for China, which is great. The normie needs to wake up and see whose its masters are. The more Hollywood and media lie for China, the more we will point it out on social media. Social media is a very powerful tool to show normie America that the media is lying to them. Gee, someone attacked an Asian, but you don't mention their description. Gosh. Or every time they post a picture of a suspect, they get the pictures from Facebook, but they crop out the Liberty device he is holding. That is a lie by omission to craft a narrative. The media is lying. Like, people repeat that, but they don't actually take it to heart. It doesn't quite sink in. You have to see it a 1,000 times before it sinks in, but luckily, because of social media, we can show it to you 1,000 times. The media hasn't been the media in a long time. Under 2000, with Bush, they started to take the mask off. Who's it? Like, two guys got fired for lying about Bush. Was it Dan Rather and Peter Jennings? Or I don't know. And then in 2016, with Trump, they lost their friggin' minds, and the mask came completely off. They are nothing more than propaganda. Oh, hey, I donated $10 to Kyle Rittenhouse's Defend Fund on Give, Send, Go. So a reporter will come to my house, dox me, get me fired, evicted, and the banks will cancel me. That is America. All this stuff is actually happening. It's like a slow-boiling nightmare. Remember the Covington Catholic kids? The media didn't report the story. They crafted a narrative that was anti-white, anti-Christian. Now, why would they do that? The Giselle Maxwell Epstein case is almost ignored by the media. Doesn't any magatarded normie wonder why? Or the four guys who attacked Kyle Rittenhouse in Kenosha. Rosenbaum, Huber, Grosskreutz, and Joshua Zeminski. Doesn't it seem odd that the media didn't look into those guys? Nobody wants to take a deeper look at those four gentlemen, their backgrounds, their criminal history. The media just sort of let those stories go. Really, nobody's almonds are activated. The media in Hollywood are actual enemies of we the people, and I know that sounds a bit much, but go on Twitter, follow the blue check marks. They legitimately hate you. The best way to clown pill someone is to get them on Twitter, have them follow the media and academia, the known names, and also the behind-the-scenes people. Follow who they follow type of thing, all those blue check marks. It will have you stacking 223. Their Twitter accounts are openly telling you that they want you departed from this mortal coil, that you are nothing more than cattle to be milked and slaughtered when convenient. Twitter is a free education that normies with their heads in the sand need that education. I don't mean go on it for a long time. Go on it for a month and you follow those accounts, you'll know everything you need to know. And it will be like, I don't know, it's like taking LSD for the first time. You're reading something, you're like, oh, they really do want genocide. Like legitimately, openly call for it. Yeah. Go on Twitter. It's a free education. Okay, so China has edited content related to her because she has some very mild criticism about China in 2013. That's not the news. China's an authoritarian country. They can do whatever they want, and that's up to them to take care of. That's not the issue. The issue is why she had an interview with Filmmaker magazine, and they edited the story. What she said in Filmmaker magazine was the mild comment. Now censored article about Zhao made by Discus user. So why did the filmmaker censor this article and provided the text? The director since removed statements where she said, I don't know, something about like China had lies in it. It was totally mild. But why did Filmmaker magazine edit the original interview and side with communist China? Okay, she said the country was full of lies or something like that. It was pretty mild. Doesn't that seem odd that Filmmaker magazine would do that? No, it's not odd. This is par for the course. Comments were originally featured in 2013. The article has been edited and condensed after publication. So what does that translate into? It means they're lying by omission. The Chinese Communist Party is increasingly shaping what global audiences see. Yeah, no shit. Of course they are. We're well aware, and we're not going to do anything about it. We're just going to continue to sell to China. Good. China censoring anything that doesn't comply with the Communist Party's rules isn't really anything new, but seeing New York-based Filmmaker magazine editing out Zhao's comments that criticize such behavior is a dangerous, unethical, shameful, and egregious practice. There is no ethics in a commercial zone country. We're not like what is America? Oh, it's a constitutional democratic people's republic. No, because you don't follow the Constitution. Oh, it's a Christian nation. No, it's not a Christian nation anymore. Oh, well, it's a European state. No, not anymore. What is it? What is its core dogma? It's the Constitution. No, we literally do not follow the Constitution. It's a slippery slope of just getting further and further away from the Constitution where you get to the point where it's just kind of ignored. And we're not quite there yet, but we're getting very, very close to it. And some states are already there, like in California. Try to keep and bear arms. The police will murder you. Try to buy a 30-round magazine. What's the point of the Second Amendment? To water the tree of liberty with the blood of tyrants and patriots. Well, you're not going to do that with a 10-round magazine limit and a magazine ejection button for the ARs that they have in California. Oh, it's for hunting. No, it's not for hunting. It's for killing tyrants. You're not going to do that with a 10-round limit. Oh, well, you're not going to fight drones and B-50. Yeah, they're not going to bomb cities. And if you want to know about fighting those types of things, go talk to anyone in the Middle East. Go talk to the Vietnamese. They have successfully hidden trees with bags of rice and showing you what they can do with a 7.62 by 54. So if the country doesn't have an identity anymore, like half the country in 10 or 20 years, it'll be a Mexican majority. Which is great because then America will be just like Mexico, which is a shining beacon on the hill, a light onto the world, which is why so many people are flooding into Mexico to vote and buy property there and take part as citizens of. Oh, no, they're not doing that. Anyway, I think I probably went too far for YouTube, so I'll probably have to edit this out, which means the video is going to end awkwardly with me clipping out the last couple seconds. Anyway, guys, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all on Odysee, BitChute, and Gab TV, and whatever platforms will have us, because YouTube is so lame.